Today we're going to be making a Viking age stew. Now the meat I'm using is going to be pork. This is pork shoulder, but you can use lamb, whatever you've got available, beef, whatever you like. But I'm using pork today. So most of this ingredients was available in the Viking age. So we start off with, we've got the meat, we have peas, turnips, we have some mushrooms, hazelnuts, we have some walnuts, whole grain mustard, we have salt, honey, carrots, onion, garlic, apples, and we have a cabbage. I'll put the full ingredients up towards the end of the video so you can remember it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start chopping up the vegetables, getting them prepared. We're going to brown off the meat firstly. We'll get that in the pan. Here goes the onions and the garlic. It's important to keep moving it around at this point. Now I'm going to add a little bit of honey. The meat's browned off. We're going to add the vegetables, but we're not going to put in the mushrooms yet or the peas. In go with vegetables. So now we've got all the vegetables in, apart from the mushrooms and the peas, we're going to add some whole grain mustard and some honey for seasoning. Now, just put about half in for now. That's what I'm going to do, about half for now, because I'm going to be testing it as I go along for taste. I've made some of these stews in the past that have been too sweet or too much mustard in them. So this time I'm just going to take it easy with how much you put in. If I need more, I can add it later. Got honey everywhere. So just mix that in. Skål. All the vegetables are soft now, so I'm going to add in the mushrooms. We're going to add in the nuts. And the peas. It's reducing down quite nicely now. The longer you leave these stews, the better they taste. And with the variations of heat, it actually releases more flavour. So we let that boil for a little bit longer, then I'm going to raise it and cook it a bit slower. So have a bit of a test and see how it's got going. It's nice, but I think it needs a little bit more mustard. And a bit of salt. Let's give it a stir. And we'll give it another test. Yeah, that's a lot better now. It's been cooking now for about an hour to an hour and a half, and I think it's time to raise it off the heat slightly and let it develop a little bit more flavour. Cook it a bit more slowly. And then I think it would be time to try it, because I am absolutely starving. Right, I think it's time to serve myself a portion. Try and get some of the meat in there. It's looking good. Get some of the juices. It smells good. Well, I am absolutely starving now. I can't think of a better way to spend today than to be sat down next to the Viking fire, eating Viking stew. I'm going to start off with a little piece of meat. Well, that's absolutely delicious. Really enjoyable. Hearty, filling, and healthy as well. Until the next time, my friends. Skål.